Oh shit. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling out there? Y'all know what time it is.
Queens in the building, 85 on the dash. Yeah.
You're trying to get wet right there?
Five-star suites where the view looks candid. I keep a dozen
Just
bags
wet
on
your
the
hand
floor,
and wet your
check
face,
the net worth
and then we going this way.
on the wall. I ain't never fall, I ain't never stall. I ain't never answer when the losers call. Bitches stay pressed like a first set of linens. While I'm out here winning, New York state of mind, but I am global now. Tokyo, Paris, London, PayPal, private chauffeur waiting in a blacked out truck. I do not need.
Do not go so fast, yo. We ain't trying to fall and hurt ourselves.
Expensive. My security detail is massive and defensive. Gold on my neck, ice on my wrist. They see the ponytail and make it pissed. Diamonds dripping, darling stripping. Over my shadow while I am busy sipping. Vintage, bubbly out of crystal glass. Stay in your lane or I am gonna pass. Custom couture.
What's up, y'all? Thank you.
I am the one they can never ever manipulate.
You can't blackball me, I got so much money. I just signed for the 100.
Oh, you crazy. Yeah, hello? What's going on, man? Oh, I thought you was somebody else. What's going on? Okay. Nobody can go nowhere, man. I have children. Him? So what? Call him and tell him? He don't know that? Man, he got good sense, man. I don't understand this. If somebody don't want, if you don't, this is what I mean by, if the person don't want to go, they need to. All right, so guess what? He should have been there at 6 or 5. Man, I'm not calling him to tell. Okay, so look, let's just say I call him, I tell him, is it a definite he get down there right now? That don't mean that means he'll be rushing right now. All right, ma. All right, yeah, I'ma just tell him. All right, I'ma just tell him. I'ma give him a schedule, mom. I'ma give him a schedule. Mom, because you telling me something about, yo, Mom, what are you telling me? You telling me to tell him something to go somewhere? What time is it right now? Mom, what time is it right now? It's 6, oh, just listen, it's 6:39, right? Hold on, listen, it's 6:39. When is he supposed to be there? No, just, Mom, yo, I hate when people do that. Yo, listen, if I'm, all right, it's 6:30 something right now. You telling me he's supposed to be there at 7 o'clock. Why are you calling me? You get what I'm saying? No, you don't understand. This, all right, okay. All right. But why you call me and tell me that? You know what? You're right. All right, okay, all right. So now, okay, so now look. After you said all of that, now that you said all of that, now what? You want me to still listen to something that's supposed to... Man, that's not even a big... All right, here's another thing. He doesn't know this by now? Wait. Does he? Wait, this is the thing, ma, because look, I don't deal with... Ma, out of all respect, I don't deal with people that's running late or they're behind. I don't deal with that. So now, you listen to what you're calling me for. You calling me to relay a message to someone. Okay. But here's another thing. Wait. This is what you're missing. A lot of people be missing the point. You know what the point is? Does this man know about this information right now? Does he, like, is this an information that you're reminding somebody, or they should know, like, they not new to this, right? Are... Because you know the thing, you know what it is about my life? I don't like... This is not a message that's meant for me. That's why it's like, I don't even want to relay. I don't relay messages. I'm not doing nothing for nobody. I'm sorry. That's just how I am now. It's like, what? Why am I relaying something to somebody I'm relaying a message to you that you should already know about. So now, guess what? This is how I feel. I feel stupid to relay the message, because it's like, think about it. If I relay the message, the person might already know. They might already know. Like, why you telling me? You get what you understand? I don't know what people don't know. People be acting dumb nowadays. And that could be another thing. Somebody could just be like, somebody could just say something and it's like, oh, that's the time. All right, that's like, oh, say I got a meeting, right? I know the meeting is for 9 o'clock. People is telling me another, and then I know, but it's like, I get there at like another time. And just tell them, yo, you know what? I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna just be there. Knowing that the person know the time. Trust me, everybody knows the time. If you know, man, I don't know what's up. That's why, you know what people don't do? People don't be honest. Like, yo, my thing is this. If you don't wanna go, say that. Don't pretend. You're not listening. Are you listening, or are you just talking? People say things. Yo, people. You're not listening. You still not listening. You still not listening. You still not listening. People say stuff, and guess what? They'll say it to your convenience, like, yeah, I'ma go. Knowing in their mind they not gonna go. And then when it's time to go, you gotta be sitting there calling them like you chasing them. No. Man, I don't need, yo, mom, all due respect, I'm not talking about this no more. Because I got other things to talk about and do and stuff like that. This is a way, I can't cast this. Can we cast this? No, we can't. So it's like, yo, nah, I'm not doing this. Man, yo, I don't know. Yo, he's my brother, but guess what? He got so much sense. I think he playing everybody. Because you could read, you could write, you know how to get online, you know how to say all this. Nah, man. Nah. You know how to... Yo, Prince. Come on, man. Come on. Get your stuff. Let's go. We going to the store. Relay the message. I'm not real, Mom. I'm not good with people no more. Like, yo, I just want money. I don't wanna. I can't do it, cause I can't believe. It's like, Princess, could you go get her? Could you go get her, please? Yeah, Ma. When are you coming by to make that rice? That's what I want to really talk about. Like, what's up? You coming by tomorrow or not? Oh my God, this girl is like running around in the water, man. Yeah, yo. Princess, yo. Get your scooter, baby. Get your scooter. All right, so what you saying? Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on, man. It's just a lot going on, and it's like, it gets to me when people don't do what they gotta do. It's crazy. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Alright. Alright. Alright, man. Yeah, so what's going on? Frez, what's up, Frez? How you doing, Frez? Today is a wonderful day. It's all hot and shit. Let me tell you, you already know I done ran out of weed. God darn it. I really want some McDonald's fries only. Out here multitasking. You see I'm on 3 phones. And then I got the kids. They run. How that water feel? How does that water feel? That was.
I want to get my clothes wet.
You didn't want to get your clothes wet? Man, listen.
I didn't know they had a clothes cart.
Damn, I'm gonna tell y'all now. It's a lot of ass out here, boy. I gotta get. Oh, fresh, we smoking already. I'm looking at son. Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah.
did not look at the sun. I'm too much flying.
Do not look at the sun, baby.
Why?
Tell me why you don't look at the sun. No, hold on. Tell me why you don't look at the sun.
The sun is too bright, and I do not see it.
That's a great answer. Hold on.
No.
Come on.
This.
Cross the street.
Look.
Cross the street, baby. That's right.
I look at it. Stop. I didn't.
That's
I
right.
didn't blink. I didn't blink. Look. Look at the princess.
Do not even look at that sun. Yep. I got baby geniuses on my hand. All the babies is geniuses. I told them, this is what I told them. I told them every time they read, every book that they read, they get like 25 cents. They babies. But they're going to be learning, they're going to be basically earning money by every page. Every page that they turn, they'll be making money. Not every sentence. I ain't got that much money for every sentence. Like, imagine every sentence in a in a crazy book, like in a book. I gotta get me something for the kids. I gotta change up. Watch out, watch out. Watch your scooter, son. Move that right here. Nah, this is what's gonna happen. We doing something different. Hold on. Don't touch that. Get your chips first. Get your chips first. Just get that. Remember, we gotta go to another store. What about JJ? You're not gonna get him nothing? What about Queen? You're not gonna get her nothing? Don't think about yourself. What's up, y'all? Like, subscribe, share, comment. I don't see what I want. What y'all getting? Y'all got? Make sure. Okay. Watch out, kids. Watch out. Step to the Prince. Move your thing. Move back. Just move back a little bit. Watch out, Princess. Go ahead, mister. Wait a second. Why is that? No. Put that back, matter of fact.
What?
Put that back. Put it all. Wait, put that back. Put that back. Put that back.
Okay.
Yeah, how much is your chips in here, man? The hell? How much your chips in here?
79.
All right, you got change or you don't? I'm not. They're not buying no chips though. Yeah. You got. Wait. No. Let me just get change, cause I gotta get out of here. They're raising the price on BS a lot. A lot of people raising the price.
No, we didn't. Oh my God.
We going to another store. What happened? That's good.
I still want that.
We gonna get that at another spot. We can't get that right here. He don't want y'all to get no chips. Y'all want chips too, right?
Yeah.
All right then.
I don't want my body to feel cold in my I want chips and ice.
Go ahead. Hold on, wait for us. Huh? You know what I noticed?
What?
I got a better idea. We're gonna go back through the park. Sounds good?
Where? We're gonna go back to the park.
Wait, your nose. Let me see your nose. Oh my God, look. Look, Prince, get that for her.
What's up?
Hold on, kid. Yep. What's good? Let me get a nice dime, please. And I need. Damn. Yo. Oh shit. All right, good looking. Time ticking. Woo. Yo, we out.
So we out?
Yeah, we out. Now, you know what? We're gonna go this way. Wait, y'all wanna go? Which way y'all wanna go?
That way, that way, that way. No, that way.
Which way? Why you wanna go that way?
It's a sword over there, and then we go down. No, and then go to the car, right? No, Dad. Then go back there.
Wait a second. What's going on? Wait, y'all gotta talk to me. What? Don't you wanna go to the store?
Right. Yeah. No, we want to go to the store. So why I put it if we gotta go? Because the store is.
We gonna go this way. We gonna go this way and then another way. We gonna do it like that. They so silly. Yeah, shout out to the fans out there. Like, subscribe, share, comment, tune in, turn up. You know it's all about work. You don't grind, you don't need. Yo. Yo, you know what I noticed? I think I'm on the wrong page. You heard? Am I on the right page? Yo, what page is this? Frez, what page am I on? Let me see it right now. Hold on. Make sure y'all go to my page. The difference. Yo, y'all know we could leave, right? What's up? Come on, son. What's up, man?
I'm frequently running through the currency. I'm frequently running through the baddest beat. I'm out of New York with Zoe and them. What? A nigga hating on me, man, I go with them. I'm going that they know I'm going in that fucking coat. I'm going in that coat, I hate it for him if he spoke. I swear I never choke. On the mic, I'm speaking planes. Sway, leave the fucking name. I know a lot of niggas wish that this shit was fake, but it ain't. They tryna replicate what they can't. Man, I'm fresh from the bank. Got a whole lot of hundreds. Got a whole lot of bitches, so my lines stay blowing. Man, you know what I'm doing. Man, I'm rolling a pole. Sipping scissor like 3-6. And I'm
No.
I don't even know what's going on. All I know is I won't keep rolling and blowing strong. I got my brother with me. We come from F58. Talking evergreen. You know where I used to stay. I visit 662. And I'm a fucking living legend. I got these bad bitches and you got a fucking 7. I hop out and a nigga fucking stone. I swear I never could've did it on my own.
Wait, we going to McDonald's?
I needed some kind of help from the bottom. So I put myself up. Had to get the big bucks and stack it up. It feels like I pushed down a. What you think? You better stop it now. We got the profit now. Fences, I hop it now. The doors lift up and make an awkward sound. Selling. They need the sleeves. Fans is yelling. The fiends keep feeling. I need them. We making a home run out the park. This right here is
Prince here. Hold this. Matter of fact, here, Princess, hold this. That's the thing. A bill. You gotta let them hold up a bill. Be about to light up. Brains, I'm a little off. Wow. Yo, we out. So I'm out here wildin'. What the fuck is up? Still getting big bucks. Still pulling up with the big trucks. Yeah, spending it all, jumping on planes. Off-road, big money, gotta leave it alone. New zeros, don't try to be a hero. They be paying kids. So I'm out here wildin'. What the fuck is up? Still getting big bucks. Still pulling up with the big trucks. Yeah, just chilling out today, y'all. Jumping on planes, off-road, big money, gotta leave it alone. I thought this was, paying, can't get ocean dog. Eyes moves in the pain. It's time to break some more. All right, I'm giving to the poor like Tyson. Don't get that tibia, bitch. I put rice in here, bitch. Block back filled with my dick. Give it to your parents and tell them that it's a nice gift. Elf mice and men features out on my sidekick. Do you wanna ride? Cause I don't know where my bike is. I've lost my mind. Can somebody page Amanda Bynes? Maybe she can help me find it. Nigga bitch, bring that pink pale pussy in. Take some nigga dicks with and get it cracking like some nigga with bad to the bone. I don't know where my appendix is. I'm getting this right here. Engine to my left, click plays in my right ear. I steer that third gear, people feel when I drive here. I'm fast, motherfucker, in a whole nother life here. What's up? Put that back, man. Been there. That's not the one. Hustling. Did you get some chick? Are you taking it? Still the other game, listening. Now, business, they don't teach you that. So you young and out there. Gotta keep your credit straight, your record straight. They wanna see you break. They wanna see you mama fail. I can't have that. So I gotta let you know where to start on the map back. Yeah. Princess, where's that paper at? I told you to hold. Alright, look. Yeah, but that's wait. Alright. You gonna get one more? The chips? Alright, but I'm doing this separate though. I'm giving you this. Yeah. I'ma just do this real quick. Huh? Oh no, that's for me.
Wait, is that mine?
Yeah, I gotta give you like a quarter, I think. Yeah. I just gotta give you a quarter. You could take the two. Yeah. This is $3, right? All right. Yo, you said what? You seen your mother? You put cash? Nah, cash. Oh, my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. Alrighty, kids. 1, 2, right? It's $2. It ain't 50 cents no more? You don't got no more 50-cent chips? So how much I gotta give you?
I just signed
White?
for $100.
You talking about white?
Crazy.
You talking about this?
The labels gotta pay. I get it and go fast. Gotta get the cash.
Oh shit. I'ma just do this then.
I'm a superstar.
Yeah. Put this back, baby. Yeah, put this back. We getting the popcorn instead. You don't want popcorn. Here, Pop. Take it. What is this? If I give you this, they get one bag? If I give you this, they get one bag? Man, put that back. Yo, wow. Do you want the popcorn, yes or no? Or you want the icy? Alright then. That's good. Come on. What's going on with you? It's $1, right? You could, I guess, cut it in half. I'm gonna get. What color you want? What color you getting? Yo, how much is the cup? How much is the cup one? I'm not doing this no more, so. There's a cup by Ice Cream. How much is that one? $1.50, right? You put in the back. I give you $1 right. Oh yeah, here. My fault. Word, I'm squeezing. I'm holding on to my mother. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not getting that one. I'm buying him the cup. I'ma just give him this. Yo, my man, did you hear what I said, son? You hear what I said? You didn't hear what I said. Here, this is $1.50. Here, man. Here. Take this and go ahead, man. You wilding right now. I don't know. I'm gonna put that back. Son, save that bread, son. Put that back. Put that back for me. Please. You got a bag for him? think she wanted it right now. Yeah, it's alright. How much is that ice? That bag of ice? You got your stuff? Alright. Yeah. 50 cents. What, you can give me the rest of this? 50 cents? That's right here. Add a quarter more. Get it out the way while I'm here, you know what I mean? These kids are straight. Look, that's yours. Alright, Pop. I'll be back. Yep. Come on, y'all. Alright, Pop. Let me hold this for you so you can ride this thing. Ride? You want to hold it? You got the spoon and the sun. Put it in the bag and hold your stuff and let's go. Yo, come on. Alright, y'all.
Nah, for sure. For sure.
This is crazy, y'all. I put an extra one in there, and then guess what? Nobody seen the new stuff. Wait, y'all. Y'all want to go this way, right? Wait. Oh, what up, G? Word. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to tell you, if that ain't the last of it, y'all ain't gonna get the first of it. Shout out to everybody out there. Move with that. It's two things. I'm mad because I'm supposed to give y'all, I'm supposed to show y'all that chart, and it's just been too much stuff going on. So I don't think y'all gonna get that today. Because I gotta do I gotta give y'all that whole chart, man. This shit is crazy. And who knows how long that's gonna take. That probably take like 2 or 3 hours. I hate to think about it, because I don't want to be fucking around with that shit for 2 or 3 hours. Shout out to MGB. You gotta make it happen. Yeah, I'm about to... Nope. Oh, they chilling. Nah, they be moving around. You about to go up? Oh, nah, my kids is grown. They might be babies, but they be riding dirt bikes. They be looking, I just gotta get, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is the entrance. You're welcome.
Gotta get paper, get the racks.
They trying to have fun. Oh. Which way I'ma go? Across the world, across the globe. I need more. Evergreen, people like evergreen. What you mean? It's people like evergreen. What you mean? I can't sleep, better not. Hold on. This is evergreen. We smoking up. They love that laugh. On the block with the evergreen. could have just stayed right here. Yo! She think I'm waving to her. Bro, I'm not going that far. That shit is mad deep. Just put the water on right now, I guess, and get wet right there. But y'all gotta... Son, what you wanna do? You wanna get wet right there? Yo, listen to what I'm... Yo. Son, we're leaving, son. I told you, listen, if y'all want to get wet right there, you could press the button, get wet, and ride this way. Is that what you're gonna do? So press the button. Watch out for the. I don't know if they could get wet or not, but she gonna press. Oh, sorry, y'all. She wanted to. I'm sorry, y'all. She riding in the water. Where's Prince at? Prince, he's hard-headed, son. You got your wet now? What's up with this kid? Where's Prince at? Why he don't listen? Like, yo. Oh my God, son. He keep. Alright. Yeah, funny. Plane coming into New York. That's the thing. When you riding around, you gotta make sure you go straight to your spot. That's about it. Cause you never know what the fuck going on. Come on, y'all, hurry up. We got things to do. Playing games could resort to nothing happening. That's basically what that's about. So listen. Like, subscribe, share, comment, tune in. I'm definitely gonna go get me something to eat and check this movie out. But we gonna be playing some new songs off the new album, y'all heard? New song off the new project. Come on, son. Don't got time for none of that clown shit. Please keep your distance. For real. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't trust y'all.
Gonna break the flag.
Yo! I'm telling you, the label ain't playing, bruh. Here. Yeah, everybody get some. Everybody. Could you move that fan closer this way? Because I know damn sure. Yeah. I gave it to you already. And give this one to Queen. Okay. John Pork already know. The label is not playing with niggas. They don't care who you are. Label showed up. I know that just didn't. That's how hot my album is.
I'm getting money.
Let's go. If I stay here, this shit will keep running.
Black man always gotta be money. I'm sorry, getting money over it. Getting money over it. Business over it. Moving my cup. Like that two seems like 100 times. Make the flip 100 times. They got to get with me. Get with me. The label calling me up now.
Hey! The label ain't gonna like that.
What are midi-chlorians?
The label gonna be like, you tampering. They gonna bill me, Fred. They gonna fucking bill me. That album is crazy. John Paul. John Paul crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, what the hell is going on out there? Out there. Let's go. It's time to light up. What's going on? I like this album so much. Today we put 2 out. XNO3 dropped 3 in the morning today. Third base. We're gonna play the sample. I need something. I'm shutting shit down. Ooh, said 30 mixtapes in 6 days. See, when if somebody says that, nowadays you be like, what? But you know what's the cool, you know what's the real cool part behind that? Recording it on live in front of the people before that shit even gets distributed. I have food that I made. Yo, where the water at, son? Wow. Cause y'all not like, don't waste nothing. Really. Yeah, you didn't waste nothing, right? The food. Oh my God, I feel some honey. I feel like honey outside. I swear. I said, you know what? That's fake. Meaning like the whole shit is like. Shit is getting lighter and lighter, right? Y'all about to just get a little piece like that. Hold on, y'all. I want to put something on for y'all. Alright, check this out, y'all. Since nobody don't want to be on my page right now. Nah, fuck with y'all. Look, check it out. This is what we're gonna listen to. We're gonna listen to some independent music talk. Shout out to No Label Necessary. We're gonna get into what they talking about and what, you know what I'm saying? Listen carefully, please, y'all. Please listen carefully. Let's go. XNO1, XNO2, XNO3 out. The difference is out. Let's go. 32 mixtapes in 6 days. The King. God.
Never rush to sue the other driver after a car accident. There may be a much smarter way to get paid a much larger settlement without going to court or paying huge legal fees up front. If you've been in a car accident within the past,
that the opportunity disappears if they ask questions. That's the moment where people get vulnerable, especially newer artists, because they think asking for changes might make them look difficult. But here's the reality. A professional company expects negotiations. A professional company expects questions. A professional company expects you to understand what you're signing. And if somebody pressures you not to ask questions, well, that usually tells you something too. The dangerous deals are rarely the ones that look obvious. They're the ones signed in excitement, right after praise, right after somebody says, trust us. That's usually when you need to slow down the most.
So that clip hit me because I agree with him. I think that artists don't sign bad deals because they're stupid, or at least most of them. They sign because after years of rejection, somebody finally says, I believe in you. And I think once it's boiled down, that's what artists are really chasing. They want the belief, they want the validation, and they want the opportunities that come with that. And for years, that's exactly what major labels represented. It meant that somebody with resources believed that your future was worth investing in. And that belief came with some big unlocks, because that belief could bring you marketing, it could bring you radio, it could bring you tour support, it could get you into producer camps, and it largely meant relationships and powerful people making calls on your behalf. And for a long time, that was the dream, but I think something quietly changed, and not with the artists, but with the business. Recently, Flossie the Boss talked about how he thinks major labels operate today.
So what's going on with the major labels? There's been massive staff cuts from the major labels like Warner and Atlantic Records. The major labels are shrinking. In fact, they're merging together. Island merged with Mercury, Interscope with Capitol. The labels aren't making the kind of money that they used to. So when we see these companies laying off their staff, the next wave of cuts usually comes from the artists. And that's what happened the other day. 20 artists were dropped from their label in the last 2 days. Why would they drop their artists? It's simple. Labels chase trends. When they see a song blow up, they sign the artist and ride the success of that song. Eventually, the hype of that song dies out, and they wait for the artist to build up another song and make that hot, and they ride the success of that song. That's right, even when you're signed to a label, that artist has to invest in themselves because the labels just aren't going to do the work. And a bunch of those artists learned that lesson the other day when they got dropped. The truth is, the major label structure is rapidly changing. They're moving to an artist service and distribution model. In the next year, we'll see every major label offering distribution similar to DistroKid and TuneCore. Right now, every label has their own distribution already. Sony has Orchard, Universal has Virgin, Warner has 88, etc. The labels are once again chasing yet another trend, the distribution trend. The bottom line, it's an independent game right now. 6 of the last 10 Hot 100 artists were independent. These majors are trying to lock down the independents without spending any money, and they're doing it through distribution. So just remember, the goal should not be getting signed to a label. There's no future in that model anymore. Just ask those 20 artists that got dropped the other day.
Now, that clip is a little bit older, but what makes it even crazier is that Flossie was right. Over the last few years, we've seen major labels increasingly sign artists who have damn near proven they can do the work by themselves. Now, what I think happened is that major labels were looking at the independent landscape and the independent marketplace and thinking to themselves, why are we doing so much work for these artists in the building when there's a whole group of artists out there who have already done so much of the work? Because if we can find an artist with great music that's already done 20% of the work, 40% of the work, maybe even all of the work, then that just makes our job even easier. Now, if the last few years hadn't gone the way they've gone, then I would have chalked Flossie's video up to just one person's opinion. But we're literally watching what he said happen in real time. And what's even crazier is that you can still see major labels enacting decisions today that just might reflect how much worse it's going to get for these artists. For example, I recently came across a post from the Manager's Playbook breaking down Universal Music Group's recent earnings report. And as crazy as the whole thing is, there was one word that immediately jumped out to me: leakage. All right, guys, so I want to take some time to actually get into this post. But I do encourage you that if you are someone that cares about what's happening in the back end of the higher levels of the music industry, do your own research, read into this, because it really is an interesting report. But I'm going to do my best to go through this really quickly for you guys and break it down. So the post is titled, "In case you missed it, a financial analyst referred to artist payouts as leakage. Not a scandal, but it does show how some people talk about money that goes to artists." So they go on to define what leakage means. And in finance, leakage means money a company doesn't keep after a deal. So that includes things like taxes, that includes things like fees, that includes payouts to other parties. And in this case, the term was used for money going to artists and taxes after UMG sells part of its Spotify stake. So what's going on is that UMG said it plans to sell 50% of its Spotify stake, and part of that money is expected to be shared with artists. And we can thank our music industry Lord and Savior Taylor Swift for that, because she fought really hard for that. Now, one report estimates that the payout to artists could be around $405 million, so almost half a beat. And that artist payout is what got described as leakage. Now, I'll be real with you guys. When I first read the word leakage, it rubbed me the wrong way, because my brain immediately went to, why would paying out artists be a bad thing when artists are who created majority of the value of any major label? Now, the more I kept reading, the more I kept doing my research, I realized that leakage isn't necessarily some evil buzzword. It's just a finance term. And I realized that the word itself isn't necessarily the story, but it does give an indicator to what the incentives are of major labels currently. Now, this is the perfect situation to reflect on, because $405 million is a lot of money. And that's a lot of money that could be split between a lot of artists at UMG. And I feel like those artists are looking at this payout thinking, finally, we're going to get paid, while the investors of UMG, the people on the back end, are looking at this same deal thinking, how do we make sure we keep most of this money in the building and in our pockets? So same money, but two completely different perspectives on it. And that's when something clicked for me. Artists and labels aren't walking into the same relationship asking the same questions anymore. Artists are asking, how can this label help me build a career and help me become the biggest artist I can possibly become? While the label is asking, how do we allocate the least amount of resources to build the biggest artists that we possibly can? And depending on whose side you're on, neither is really wrong, right? But it does show that these two parties are trying to solve two completely different sets of problems. And once I realized that, a lot of my own experiences with major labels started to make a lot more sense. Now, here's why I do want to push back on something that gets said about major labels a lot. Because as some of you may know, a lot of you probably don't know, but I used to work at Def Jam. And working at Def Jam made me realize that major labels never stopped developing artists. Or at least that's not what I saw, and that's not what I experienced in my time there. Because I watched a lot of their baby acts and their upcoming artists get real development. They would get introduced to producers. They would get to have the meetings with the marketers. They would get to have creative meetings where everybody on the label is brainstorming and coming up with ideas just for their artists. I watched executives that you would think wouldn't even want to be in the same room as these artists sit down and have conversations with them just like they were the superstar on the label. And I watched these same executives make phone calls and open doors that didn't exist for the artists, things that a lot of people think that major labels aren't doing today. So when I hear people talk about major labels and how they don't develop talent, that goes against my personal experience, because I absolutely watched it happen. But over time, I started to notice something, and that's that not every artist got the same level of attention. Some artists had people fighting for them and pitching ideas for them and checking in and making sure that things were going as planned. While other artists, you barely even heard anybody mention them. And at first, I just thought this was a part of the business. But as time went on, something else finally clicked for me. So one day, I decided to fly to LA to meet the president of the label. And while I was out there, I was like, yo, let me work from the office and see what the vibes are like. And while I'm in the office, one of my coworkers walks over to me and they're like, yo, Corey, it's cool to catch up with you. We should go and get lunch. And I told that coworker, nah, I can't really go get lunch right now. I need to finish setting up this campaign for this artist release that just came out. And without missing a beat, that coworker looked at me and said, yo, just do it later. That artist is about to get dropped anyway. And I'll never forget that moment. And not because I think that that person was trying to be mean or that that person hated the artist, but because in that moment, I realized that we were thinking about two completely different things. I was thinking about the artist, but the building was thinking about the roster. Because to me, this was someone's career, right? Like, this was someone's dream, and this artist was a person that I had spent the last couple of weeks building a relationship with. But to the label, this was one artist in the portfolio of dozens of other artists. And that's when everything finally clicked for me. Development wasn't distributed equally. It was distributed based on belief. The more people inside that building that believed in the artist, the more resources that started showing up, the more meetings that we had, the more calls you would see executives make. And you would see that artists get more opportunities and get more time to figure things out. But when that belief started fading, everything else faded with it too. And you would see the meetings slow down, you would see the conversation slow down, and you would start to see the opportunities slow down too. And eventually, sometimes before the artists even realized it, the building had started to move on. And that experience started to change even how I thought about my own job. Because I realized that doing right by the artist wasn't necessarily what was going to keep me my job. But building relationships with the people inside the building definitely would. Because those people were way more likely to be there next year than the artists that I was working on. And look, that lesson isn't me saying that labels don't care. Because I watched people inside that building work incredibly hard for artists that they believed in and that they cared about. And I think that the real lesson is this. Labels can care deeply, but they don't care equally. And once I realized that, Lil Sky's story started to make a lot more sense. And then I found this clip from Demiza, and this clip made things click even further.
So my buddy Jason Ma of OpenWave made a post the other day, and it kind of got me thinking. He said streaming is dead. Now, before everybody loses their mind, here's how I take that. I think what he meant was streaming alone isn't creating a sustainable middle class for artists. And when you look at the numbers, it's kind of hard to argue. I mean, there are over 12 million artists and uploaders on Spotify, yet only 71,000 of them generated more than $10,000 last year. Around 22,000 generated more than $50,000, and roughly 1,500 generated more than $1 million. I mean, if you don't get 1,000 streams per song, you don't get paid at all. And the reason is the system itself. I mean, streaming runs on a pro rata model. Your subscription doesn't necessarily go to the artist you listen to. It goes into a giant pool and gets distributed based on market share. In other words, the biggest artists get the biggest piece of the pie. Now, let's talk royalties. Spotify stream typically generates around 0.003 to 0.006 cents before splits and recoupment. By comparison, a terrestrial radio spin in the United States can generate roughly 6 cents or 12 cents in songwriter and publishing royalties. Now think about that for a second. One radio spin can generate the equivalent of 10 to 20 Spotify streams in royalty value. Now, before someone jumps in, there's an important distinction. In the U.S., terrestrial radio pays songwriters and publishers, but because of a long-standing loophole, it pays nothing directly to performers or record labels for the sound recording. Zero. But the bigger point remains. For decades, radio wasn't valuable because of the royalty check. Radio was valuable because it created awareness. It turned songs into hits. It sold concert tickets. It sold merchandise. It created cultural moments. And that's where I think we've gotten confused. Streaming is an incredible distribution system, but distribution is not artist development. Spotify's job is subscriptions. YouTube's job is watch time. TikTok's job is engagement. The music business used to be in the business of developing artists. The algorithm amplifies, but somebody still has to create the culture worth amplifying.
So I think that Demiza just described why belief has become so fragile. So it all comes back to streaming, like it always does. Because like he argued, streaming has been great for distribution, and it's given so many artists a chance at having a career that would have probably never even had a chance in older generations of the industry. But I personally think that streaming has really only been that great for independent artists who have figured out how to use it and to hack the system to get themselves into the major side of the industry. And as much as our generation likes to cope about how little radio matters, streaming still hasn't created the same amount of worth that radio ever did for the music industry. Because radio didn't just create hit songs, it created careers. It gave artists time to develop themselves and to develop their sound. It gave them time to miss, to grow, and to build an audience. And while streaming has given us unlimited access, it still hasn't replaced that infrastructure. And today, everything moves faster. I mean, attention moves faster, the algorithms move faster, fans move faster, labels move faster, which means that belief can disappear faster too. And that's why Lil Sky's story doesn't feel like an exception anymore, but it feels like a symptom. Because if you really think about it, the SoundCloud era was the guinea pig for what has become the streaming model. They were the first generation of artists that had to really deal with algorithms and deal with playlisting and learn how to play the game of streaming. I mean, the whole modern day music industry ecosystem was basically built on their backs. And if you dig deep enough, then you'll realize that he's not the only artist that this system has affected. And he's not the only artist to experience what it feels like when people stop believing in you. Recently, our queen Lizzo went live after promoting her album. And instead of talking about the music or the success of it, this is what she had to say.
I promoted my album super hard and people were calling me a desperate flop. So I don't know, guys.
So think about that. This is one of the biggest artists in the world who's a Grammy winner, who has had multiple platinum records and big streaming songs. And she's still sitting there wondering if people still believe in her. And make no mistake, Lizzo promoted the hell out the album. I mean, she basically did everything on the checklist of what to do that any professional would have given to any artist. So I can only imagine what it feels like to be her label, watching one of their golden artists do all of the right things and still not hit the success that they wanted. And that tells me that this isn't just a Lil Sky's problem. And it's an issue that every artist has to eventually confront. What happens when the excitement around you starts fading? And I think that the OG Wiz Khalifa described that feeling perfectly.
And then even like, you know, just being in the industry, it's clear when people are or aren't fucking with you.
Yeah.
So it's like when they are fucking with you, you're at every party, you're at every show, you're at every this. And then when they're not fucking with you, you're calling and you're like, hey, this party's coming up. And they're like, I know, but you don't have an invite this year. You're like, damn, they really ain't fucking with me. And I didn't do nothing. I didn't change.
No.
I just maybe didn't put up the numbers that they wanted me to, or they just got more people that they're in line to do things for. So it's like fighting for that position.
So that might be one of the coldest feelings in the music industry. Because one year, everybody wants to be around you, and everybody wants a feature. Everybody wants to have a meeting with you. Everybody just wants to be in your vicinity. And then one day, silence. And if your career depends on somebody else's belief, then that becomes a terrifying feeling. But then Wiz said something else that I think points towards the future. Check this out.
Seem like black artists have like a shelf life when it comes down to the music.
In my opinion, it has to do with like the route you take. Like you were saying, bro, like with touring and stuff like that, that's what really stamps it and solidifies it for me. And artists like Snoop and, you know what I'm saying, people who are going to be around forever, because we can go on tour and perform our hits in front of literally 150,000. We don't have to drop an album. We can drop an album because we love music and we love to be a part of it. The club artist who has to get 20K, 50K, turn that around, pay for travel, pay for, you know, where they stay, pay the DJ, pay for production. You know what I'm saying? We're the big dogs, and going on tour sets you up for that. But you know, it also lengthens your like you said, your life expectancy and shit like that. So you just got to take certain routes to really keep you in the game for a long time, whether people think you're popular or not. It's like you're still here, and it's going to take a bunch of work to, you know, replace that what you've done.
So that's the difference. The industry can stop believing, the people within the industry can even stop believing, but the fans don't have to. Fans don't buy concert tickets or buy merch because your last album went #1 or because it did a gajillion streams. They buy it because your music became such an important part of their lives. And those memories don't disappear just because the industry moved on. And it's ultimately why I think that in the grand scheme of things, Lil Skies and Lizzo will be okay. And it's also why I think that despite how you feel about this artist, Tory Lanez has one of the healthiest scoreboards when it comes to the music industry.
I don't care if like this person or this guy over here is making like 1 million sales and I'm making such and such. If I make one more album more than I sold the last time, or if I like reach one more echelon that I didn't reach the last time, then like I succeeded. And if I just keep going like this, eventually I'm gonna get to you. It may take me a little slower, but I'm gonna get there, bro. And when I get there, I'm not gonna have to, like, the thing about it is like some people go like this. They come from here, they get up here, because they just pop with whatever that thing is that made them just go real fast, right? Then there's people like me who just gotta work, and they work, and they get to these different levels. Both of us come to a place where we're off cycle, and there's not no music dropping, and we're not dropping music videos, and we take, 7 months off. They're gonna fall because you didn't have no platform. You didn't build the foundation. And
so I think that what he said is exactly the mentality that every single artist should have. And even though it's easier said than done, you have to learn how to stop chasing the industry scoreboard or how to stop chasing somebody else's scoreboard in general. And every year, just ask yourself, did I build something bigger than last time? Because that's how careers are built, piece by piece, year by year. And I think that the artist Russ takes this ideal one step further.
The Netflix model is kind of the way to put out music in a sense. Is just imagine your artistry and your career is a TV show, and each album or each year is a season. And you're just adding episodes to the season so that if and when people find out about your show, they're so excited because they're going to go start from season 1 and binge watch the whole shit and be like, this guy's the fucking best. Because I gave people the ability to not have 2 favorite songs from me, but 50, Because if out of, 400 songs, you only like 40 of them, you only like 10%, it's like, that's still 40 songs.
Russ is exactly right, because your career isn't just one song or one moment. Every album is another season, and every song is a new episode. And every year, as you continue to gain new fans, they get to binge your entire show or binge your entire catalog. And that's exactly how careers become sustainable and survive. And I also think that's why execs like Chris and UNCUT have such a positive outlook on the industry and thinks that it'll look like this.
you can make $100,000 a year as a recording artist. If you make $100,000 a year, you represent the top 5% of humanity in terms of wealth. 95% of the human population does not make more than 60 grand a year. If you had 1,000 fans buying you a cup of coffee every month, $100 a year, it costs me $8 every single day I buy coffee. I assume that I'd pay about $40 a week for coffee. You're my fan. I want you to buy me a cup of coffee once a month. $8 a month, $100 a year. I need 1,000 of you to buy me a cup of coffee once a month. That's 100 grand a year. And in return, I will give you exclusive access to all the demos I create, all the work tapes. I'll give you a t-shirt a year. I'll give you live streams. I'll give you a Q&A once a week. I'll give you access to remixes and files and information that most of the consumers won't have access to. Yeah, my music will still be on Spotify for anybody to stream, but my super fans, the ones that really care to be fans of me and want to help me make a living, if you buy me a cup of coffee once a month, which is $100 a year, I will give you all access to everything you want from me. And you want it because you're a fan.
So think about what Chris just said. If an artist can convince a handful of their fans, their super fans, if you will, to spend $100 a year on them, then they can create a real sustainable income. And I think that he's right. And I think that the future belongs to the artists who learn how to build leverage in the right ways. Build your catalog. Find your core audience. Learn how to turn casual listeners into super fans. Get outside. Go tour. Create memories with these fans and build experiences and products that they actually want. And while you're doing all of this, take the time out to actually learn and understand deal structures. Learn the difference between a distribution deal and a JV deal and a licensing deal and a publishing deal and a major label deal. Because as you build your leverage, you will get presented these different types of deal structures. And every deal solves a completely different problem. And I don't think that the goal is to necessarily avoid labels, but it's to understand what role they play in your business infrastructure. And what's funny is that the person who probably explained this future the best is Lil Skies himself.
I got some shit, like I'm about to start basically funding myself, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm about to start renting my own venues and throwing my own shows, shit like that. Like, what do I need this promoter for? For what? Why?
It's the way to do it.
Why?
And
I can do this. I've been doing this shit so long. Like, why? Even me just coming out here, I wouldn't even be out here right now. I booked my flight Monday, my manager's flight, engineer's flight, Airbnb, driver, everything. What do I need to get done? And I look at it as like, yo, I'm a grown ass man. It feels weird, like, you know, like relying on somebody. I know this is your job title or whatever, but I'm not throwing shade at nothing. Like, I got good manager, you feel me? I'm just saying, like, it's just like, yeah, bro, I don't know.
Taking control.
You should listen to what he's describing. He's learning how to book his own tours. He's booking his own flights. He's booking his own hotels. And while those things might sound small, those are all things that artists will rely on a major label to do. But today, he's building the ability to handle it himself. And despite what some artists might think, that's not a step backwards, but I think it's a step forward because he's no longer waiting on someone else to run his career or waiting on someone else to dictate the success of his career. But despite those words from an artist who really is approaching OG status, I mean, most of the SoundCloud artists are, this is the clip that really stood out to me.
My first big check was when I did my publishing deal with Sony. It was my publishing deal, yep. It was my publishing deal. And then when I got out of Atlantic and went independent, like I made Atlantic, like I didn't owe them anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I wanted to walk away, I could walk away. So I just wanted to walk away. And now I learned the game after being with them, learning the good side, the bad side, the ugly, this, that, and the third. So shit, then the label's really like a machine, but I know what to do now. So now that I really know what to do, like, now that I know the game, I just gotta play the game. You feel me?
I wanted to get into that too. Your deal with Atlantic, do you feel like they slowed you down at a certain point?
No, because it's with, bro, anytime I do, like, even with, like, right now, I got, like, a deal with a label, like, a smaller label called Big Noise. Not, like, super big, but, like, small label. And one thing that's gonna be in my shit is creative control and let me do what the fuck I want to do. All I need y'all to do is just you know, back this shit, get playlisting, shit like that, you know, shit that I don't know how to do. That's it.
And I think that's the real ending to this story because despite what he's been through, Lil Skies didn't become anti-label. But he is saying that because of that experience, now I know how to play the game. And notice what changed. He isn't expecting a label to come along and build his career anymore. He's asking these labels to solve very specific problems for them. And for him, that looks like administration tasks and back-end operations. Basically, all the things that he doesn't want to do himself. But everything else, especially the creative aspect, he's willing to build it on his own. And honestly, I think that that's where the entire industry is headed. And maybe that's the biggest lesson hidden inside of this whole Lil Sky situation. Because at the beginning of this video, we met an artist who almost ended up working at Dollar General. But by the end of it, that wasn't even the most important part of his story. I think the most important part is that he learned how to stop depending on someone else's belief to build his career. I mean, for decades, artists were taught that making it meant getting discovered, getting chosen, and getting signed by these major labels. And I don't think that that's enough anymore. Because belief changes and executives leave and the strategies of these major corporations are changing every single day. And we've seen what happens when companies pivot and when phones stop ringing. And so I think that the real goal is building a career that's strong enough that it doesn't collapse just because somebody else stops believing in it. Because fans can believe for decades, a catalog can work for decades, and memories can survive generations. And I think that that's the kind of career that's worth building. So guys, what do y'all think? Do you think that artists are still chasing an outdated version of success? Or do you think that learning how to build leverage before signing a deal is the new way forward? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Other than that, if you like this video...
Now, I had to put that out there because there are a lot of yeah, shout out to the fans out there. Now, hit records only. There's more. I'm trying to figure out. Oh. just gotta go turn up. Word, son. Yeah. You know what, y'all? Let me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to piggyback off the mixtapes I made. I'm just trying to come raw with something new, something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is all pressure. You know what I mean? Y'all want to hear music? Y'all probably like, y'all probably like, yo, what's up with John? What you doing? Yo, ever since I ain't gonna, listen, I ain't even fucking with y'all today. Yo, the difference, these are my albums now. See, that 30 mixtapes in 6 days, that shit, I ain't, bruh, nigga, that's a bag right there. That's the real, bro, that's in 1 week, like, mm. Now we on the album run now, y'all. Ever since I dropped The Difference, it's like, I don't know, it's like, that's kind of weird. XNO3, XNO3 and XNO2 and 1 is good. Like, see how I got the series out? Like, you see how I just gave you the series? Now we gonna party now.
Like a meal in this cup, add one more in her cup. She want more, she want more, she want more, she want more. I got my radar on. I'm getting pulled over. I'm lighting up, got the passenger and a few passengers. With this one. Check the store, mixtape God, everything you do, motherfucker, you a fraud. Motherfucker, you a fraud, you ain't got this. We still here. I
heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Know it. Nah, I just had it in the shop. The small one. That's all I do, man. When you a rapper, you know what I'm saying? What up, kid? When you a rapper, that's what you gotta do, bro. But see, the thing is, you can't wear shit around. You can't wear shit around niggas that be hating, bro. You gotta just, you know what I'm saying? Do that shit for videos and shit like that. Cause yo, some motherfuckers don't be understanding, like, see, in the beginning, wanting to change is good, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not for that, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers be wanting to be out in public and shit. You could do it, but it's like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I like buying shit. So I'm gonna go to the jeweler. I'm gonna always buy. This some big shit. I said, yo, I gave the nigga an idea. He just did some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's wrong with this man? Word.
Master, sir, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Bull means every year, all black, gotta run up the all black.
I got like 3 pieces sitting in the fucking jeweler office. I gotta go pick them shits up. Them motherfuckers is dead ass serious. That shit look crazy. I be thinking my jeweler try to run off with that shit. I be like, yo, send me a picture when that shit is done. Nigga send me a picture. As soon as I see that shit, nigga is running down there like.
It's her.
Hey, yo, I gotta get that. I wanna get my filth chain. Filth? That shit is crazy. I think that's definitely the biggest piece. I'm an artist, so it's like, it ain't nothing to do sometimes. video. Shit look crazy, you know what I'm saying? See, you know what it is? A lot of people heard. Y'all heard the fucking mix. I gotta start playing the album. Cause y'all, everybody's everybody up on my mixtape. Them shits is all crazy.
I gotta keep the track short for these motherfuckers. Let's go. You're delusional.
I'm gonna keep it light.
And clean his skin. He's dirty, 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 dirty. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're just delusional.
Now I want y'all to know.
He's so ugly, he broke the mirror.
This XO shit right here.
He was just delusional. He fell down the stairs. Goddamn, it broke his neck. Being delusional.
I gotta get the XO shit too.
He's a wreck. Somebody give him help.
Because I'm on my shit. I gotta get some moon money chain. Like, I gotta get some shit.
It's past your curfew. You cannot get into the shelter. We cannot hold your bed. Please call the shelter. The hotline numbers in front of the building. Please call it now. We are not holding your bed. I repeat, we are not holding your bed. It's past your curfew. You're locked out, no fucking around. Why are you going
Moon money piece. That's a spaceship piece. That spaceship gonna be lit. It's really some Moon Money 3, I think.
Your curfew. You cannot get into the shelter. We cannot hold your bed. Please call the shelter. The hotline numbers in front of the building. Please call it now. We are not holding your bed. I repeat, we are not holding your bed. It's past your curfew. You're locked. What's going on? This one right here is called Trusty.
What are midi-chlorians?
It's her. Junkie Show doing entertainment. Girl, this is all easy Got your skin nasty. Why you wanna be She better not have crusty feet on my bed. Get your crusty feet off my bed, off my bed.
It's gonna be the extra no.
I just need a love.
This piece right here will be crazy. I'ma just draw it out.
This is whole music now. Get your crusty feet off my bed. Crusty crust. Fuck out of here. OnlyFans, what's going on? This one right here is called Crusty Crust. Jungle Store, Billions Entertainment. Girl, this is porn music, porn music, porn music. Girl, your skin nasty. Why you wanna be scared now, scared now? You like how the movie starts, how the movie goes.
Wait till you see them.
Master Soul, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
It's heroin. The bomb. We got the bomb. We shot in the bomb. Yeah, I roll the bomb. I am the bomb. I roll the bomb. Mixtape bomb. Every time I produce this is the bomb. Crowd goes wild. Light up the strong. You know what's up now. It's the party now. It's the party now. It's the party now. It's the party now. Light up. Light it up. I'm the bomb. It's the bomb. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's the bomb. 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 Girl, you know this fashion is the bomb. The bomb. The bomb. Girl, you know my love is the bomb. The bomb. The bomb. The bomb. The crowd's going wild right now. For this song, play it back, play it back. What's that? The bomb, the bomb, the bomb. This track is the bomb. My fashion's the bomb. Her sex is the bomb. Her sex is the bomb. Bomb. It's the bomb. My arm about to drop. That shit is like the bomb. You know I just rock. You know I just rock with the friends. I love all the friends. They might go get it. Get a ring. I know who's the lighting up the bomb. Light the bomb. Light up the bomb. Light up the bomb. That's just the bomb. That weed is the motherfucking bomb.
Master Soul, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
It's heroin.
Yeah. What's good, y'all? Man, y'all better go like that new album. This is an album now. I'm on my X and O shit. All that mixtape run, we holding on to that. That's the name of the album, but we on our X and O series. Y'all better wake up. These are albums now. That boy 4 albums in already. Mm-hmm. Y'all better look at that new. Y'all better look at that new lineup. Y'all see what's going on? Y'all see what I just posted? The difference? I'm not even gonna play that album, bro. That shit sound like, bro. I got some shit from niggas right now, bro. I got XNO3 out now, kid. I ain't even gonna lie. Matter of fact, alright. Nah, y'all. We gotta go. We gotta drop something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, word? Yo, Ghetto, what's good? Trons, what up? You already know. Yeah, kid, what's good? John Pork, what's good? Yo, I don't know what to tell you. These hits is just insane. Now you see the difference. I want to show y'all the difference. The albums, no, the mixtapes, and then the album. I got some. Um, I mean, I got some. I'm so happy right now, y'all. You don't even understand. I'm telling you, y'all. Quint, I got that Cloud 9 for you. You gonna like this album. Then I got mad trap house joints. Like, listen, dog. I'm talking about trap house. Mm.
Come here.
Moon Money 3. Love tears in my cup. You can just. What should I do, y'all? Um, yo. Yo, Haas, what's good, Haas? Yo. It's going down. Man, I don't know what the fuck. I'm thinking about just dropping some more heat. Yo, I just dropped a tape today. That shit is called The Difference. That shit sound like an alien movie. I should play that shit right now. The motherfuckers cleaned the shit out of this tune. Motherfuckers got holla at me, son. That's the spider. I need the spider chain or some shit like the fucking or the Adams Family hand, like some crazy shit. I need some creep. Like, I need something different. Like, Punky Brewster or some shit. I need a mansion that can move. Should just be. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on that. Yo, listen, I'm mad. I can't play no mixtapes right now. Motherfuckers is. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Mm. What's going on out there? Um. Okay, let's stop. Let's cut the shenanigans, everybody. Uh, it's all good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think y'all understand what greatness I bring. Whenever that shit jump off, it's not easy, y'all. You heard it? I ain't played nothing for y'all yet. I really been on my album shit. I can't just. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of stuff, but I wanna get y'all into that zone of yo, cause I could play these shits all day. These shits is smokers.
Don't piss me off this morning.
This right here is straight over the money. That's what's coming the difference. Or maybe we're here. The difference.
like that cover, y'all.
Making it work, making it work, cooking up the work, flow is the work, gotta go to work, fans is unemployed, we gon' make this thing work. Fiends always know I got that work. What you gon' sell when you go out of work? I'm ringing up the work price for the fast tonight. Had to raise the stakes, raise the price. Work, we gon' make it work.
Master Soul, I heard Yoda talking about midichlorians. I've been wondering, what are midichlorians?
Last night I slept on a $10,000 cannon. Last night I was reading you last night. I was counting up more than you last night. I was betting on the camera. I was betting on the whole film. You wasn't even there last night. You wasn't there last night. You know about 2 million and what you know about that canopy? Last night I slept on a $10,000 canopy. Last night I was reading you last night. I was counting up more than you last night. I was betting on the camera. I was betting on the whole film. You wasn't even there last night. You wasn't there last night. I got 2 million in you know. Jamaica still billions.
What are midichlorians?
Damn near. Too much quiet. Ladies still. Glasses clinking. That's what they wanna be drinking. Wine is what she's thinking. Damn near. I'm gambling now. She's watching now. My bookie's watching all the numbers now. Writing it down.
I heard Yoda talking about
Got it off the hill. I don't really care why you wanna pill. This is real. This is real. Stop the stupid beats. We dropping heat on these beats. We taking over the motherfucking streets. And these hoes is burning me fire. What's wrong with them? This is power. You fatigue. I flashy, flashy, flashy. Flashy, flashy, flashy. Freeze tag, she wanna catch me. Freeze tag, we in the mall, shopping out from a store. You know, I got more of it, more of it. This ain't what you like. Maybe medals. I got the coolest. I got breakfast at this Jamaica store. Breakfast at Tiffany. This is a I mean pig Friday. This is for us. I need the love for us. I need Jamaica store, Billions Entertainment. It's a I'm about to start nodding on. Shrink. Can you hear me? The story is entertainment. I'm in a trance now. She's in a trance now. Trying to get more than before. That bread right there. Well, even the school right there. I said, let's go.
Hypnosis is usually induced by a procedure known as a hypnotic induction involving a series of preliminary instructions and suggestion. The use of hypnotism for therapeutic purposes is referred to as hypnotherapy.
Raising the bar, Jamaica store, raising the team. Raising the bar, getting high, you're really a star. I could change your life, I be doing my thing, wonder if you could wipe. Jamaica store, Billions Entertainment. Damn near, too much quiet. Ladies stare, glasses clinking. That's what they wanna be drinking. Wine is what she's thinking. Damn near, I'm gambling now. She's watching now. My bookie is watching all the numbers now. Writing it down. Jamaica store, It's no paper I'm chasing. Gotta get that girl. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Jamaica store. Billions Entertainment. Show the story. You an idiot, man. You an idiot, man. You an idiot, man. The passion of the I'm about to start nodding on. Shrink. Can you hear me? Jungle stories, entertainment. I'm in a trance now. She's in a trance now. Trying to get more than before. That bread right there. We gon' eat in the school right there. I said, let's go.
Hypnosis is usually induced by a procedure known as a hypnotic induction involving a series of preliminary instructions and suggestion. The use of hypnotism for therapeutic purposes is referred to as hypnotherapy.
I'm about to start nodding on. Shrink. Can you hear me? Jungle stories, entertainment. I'm in a trance now. She's in a trance now. With slow money up ahead. Trying to get more than before. That bread right there. We gon' eat in the school right there. I said, let's go.
Hypnosis is usually induced by a procedure known as a hypnotic induction involving a series of preliminary instructions and suggestion. The use of hypnotism for therapeutic purposes is referred to as hypnotherapy.
I'm about to start nodding on. Shrink. Can you hear me? Jungle stories, entertainment. I'm in a trance now. She's in a trance now. With slow money up ahead. Trying to get more than before. That bread right there. We gon' eat in the school right there. I said, let's go.
Master Sir, I heard Yoda talking about midi-chlorians. I've been wondering, what are
Procedure
midi-chlorians?
known as a hypnotic induction involving a series of preliminary instructions and suggestion. The use of hypnotism for therapeutic purposes is referred to as hypnotherapy.
Ron Melon Fitness.
Gotta have the fix, gotta go. Earn this, earn this.
Take the TV off and come clean this motherfucking shit over here.
What? Clean what?
Clean what? Y'all let him fall asleep. And it's just a little messy. Look what y'all do with the cheese. I'm not fucking with y'all. Don't touch my shit. Yo, is all the turkey going? Yo, y'all have to clean this. Don't even leave this living room. Yo, don't leave. Yo! Clean the fucking room before I break your fucking chest open, man. Yo, clean it. Clean it now. Where are you going? Clean it now. Yo, where you going? The cheese. Pick the cheese. Get that bread from off the floor. Put that tablet down. Where are you going? I just said clean this place, this area right here. Whoa. Do not leave this living room until it is clean. That ass serious. Make sure it's spick and span. My bad. I forgot all about this shit. Like for real, for real. They're bums. Listen, y'all. I don't know what to tell you, but listen. Like, subscribe, share, comment, tune in, turn up. It's your boy, Jerry Castor. The difference out now. But guess what? Guess what, y'all? I don't even want to talk. You know, man. Stay off of my fucking Shout out to the New Jersey Nets. That's my fit right here. I'm gonna charge my arm and leg for these boys. I don't know what to say, y'all. Let me see what they talking about. What? I don't want to pass on that. Let's see what they talking about. Yo. What's up, y'all? That K2 is crazy. They out here really playing. Oh shit. Ice Cube got a Everyday Friday. Oh, that must be a trailer. Shit is getting real, kid. 85.
absolute best phone holder for your car. Your phone clips right into it and it attaches to your rear view mirror. So if you have a rear view mirror, this is for you. You don't have to worry about trying to attach it to your vent or your cup holder or taking up space anymore. It's hands-free. It has a 360-degree swivel, so you can put your phone in any position that you want. It's on a flash sale.
Trying to get. Shout out to the peoples. Man, listen. Check this out. This is what we're gonna do.
I'm getting money, money, money. Who's counting
I made it a little louder, y'all.
Better not the friends, better go. Blame me, always gotta be running. I'm sorry, getting money over it, getting money over it, please over it. Living in my top, going, whispers, fascination, not like I told you like 100 times. Need to flip 100 times, think I take it with me, get with me. Baby girl, get with me. The label calling up now, get with me. Going up now. Who's hitting now? It's time, I hate this something on It's her. It's the this right here is the no fashion. Bitches think it is wild, coyote,